Hey buddy, Drew here for Drew.Underground, back with another Drew Watches. This is Sunday Night Football. It's Bengals at Ravens, Week 5 here tonight. And as I said previously while doing my preview for this week with my good brother, Desert Nord, here on the channel, I have the Bengals winning. I believe my brother has the Ravens winning this one. So, if I'm remembering all of that correctly, that is. And if I seem a little slow with something that I say or a call or whatever, it's because I have another podcast who is watching the game in my headset here, that being Tom Grassi. But behind me here, you guys can't see it, but I'm going to try to bring it closer. But on here, I wrote down the quarter, places for the scores, and this is basically the scoreboard here. So, as it is, occasionally I'm going to bring this up and show the scoreboard when something happens in the game. Right now, we're starting in the first quarter here. So right here is the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Bengals score is going right here. Ravens score is going right here. And this right here will determine if the Bengals or the Ravens have the football. So that's what's going on that thing behind me when you see things. Even though, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see it because of the limited lighting that I have here at this point. But at various times when you guys ask, I can bring the scoreboard up close to the camera so you guys can see what's going on it. So as of right now, we're just still waiting for the kickoff for the game at the moment here. Come on, Lord, you son of a bitch. Thank you. No, what the hell are Josh and Nord doing here? A TikTok video from Joshy. That's nice. I'm not on TikTok, so. But anyway, we're still waiting for kickoff here, so. And touchback, so the Bengals will get the ball first, all right? So Joe Burrow, and in fantasy, I do have one of the Bengals receivers playing. I just don't remember which one. I know it's not Boyd. I think it's Higgins. I believe it's Higgins that I have starting in fantasy, and he is on the field playing, so because he was listed as questionable. That's to Chase, and first down already for the Bengals. Whom I also have him in the other fantasy league that I'm in, so actually technically have two Bengals receivers starting in this across two different fantasy leagues here. So 1st and 10 now. Tight end lining up in the backfield. Screen pass to Chase, and they will lose a yard or two on that one. Just getting my black marker out for when I start writing down a score for either team up there. Yep. So Bengals with a single back in the backfield. 3rd and 4. Burrow back to throw and drops incomplete. So 3 and out to start the game for the Bengals. So now the Ravens will get the ball back here. Kitty goes out. Oh dear. So now we got a commercial break, and then we will have the Ravens coming back with the football when we come back from break. Since the Ravens are the home team, if they score a touchdown on this drive, I go grab a beer from the fridge, like is customary on my streams, and I'll have a drink to sip on. for the rest of the game at that point, which I kind of want to drink tonight, considering what fantasy football is like for me this week. Literally all of my starters shit the bed, except for Akers from the Chargers, which is the running back that I'm talking about. He's largely the only one that actually put up a decent performance in fantasy for this week. Goff played like Goff, the Goff that I know him, which made me regret picking him up and starting him over Aaron Rodgers and Derek Carr at this point. And Carr plays tomorrow night, so I won't know what he does until then. Next week, we got Sunday night Cowboys versus Eagles. That's going to be interesting because the Eagles are undefeated still somehow at this point. So that I'm actually going to have to stream my reaction to, considering that one team is undefeated in that matchup between Cowboys and Eagles. Then next week on the calendar is Steelers, Dolphins. Then week 8 is Bills and Packers, Bills. 9, Titans, Chiefs. 10, Chargers, Niners. 11, Bengals, Steelers. 12, Packers, Eagles. We'll see if the Eagles are still undefeated by then or not. Week 13, Colts, Cowboys. That ought to be interesting. Hopefully Dak Prescott's back long before then. Chiefs, Broncos in week 14. And we're back. The snap. Pass to the tight end. That looked like a bit of a face mask there. And it looks like they gave him forward momentum there. Otherwise, the ball came out. Otherwise. Lamar Jackson, yeah. In true football, in fantasy football, my opponent has Jamar Jackson. So I just want the Bengals defense to sack him into oblivion at this point. That's the only way I have a chance of winning. And Higgins going off, and then Adams tomorrow night going off with passing yards and catches and touchdowns and shit. So that was a handoff and maybe a first down for the Ravens. And it looked like the Ravens running back and the defensive line of the Bengals were getting a little chippy there. Fumble on that. He picks it back up. And we'll get a first down anyway. Well, that shows the level of incompetence on the Bengals defense there. Jackson back to pass, complete to number 13, and he nearly gets a first down. He's about a yard away from the first down marker. So I feel right now for anyone that has the Bengles defense at the moment. And there's a rush for another for Ravens first down. Duvernay out of the backfield and runs for a first down. And he will just throw it away. So 2nd and 10 now. With about 8.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Pass incomplete. So we got 3rd and 10 now. So next play after this replay here. Okay, quick on it. There we go. One man in the backfield with Jackson. He sends him in motion. Drop back to pass. Complete, but only gained a couple of yards, so it is 4th down. So we'll see if they go for a field goal or not here. I would imagine they are. Yep, here's Justin Tuck. And that's 3 points for the Ravens here. So I still don't grab a beer because there was no touchdown by the home team. I need the Ravens to score a touchdown. To go grab a drink, so. But on that note, the Ravens are up 3-0 at the moment, so. Yeah, all we want is just a good game, a good competitive game on all sides of the ball, on defense, special teams, and offense, which is easier said than done. Coming off of the last full game that I watched, which was Thursday night, which was the Colts versus whoever the fuck they were playing. at that point. Where's my notes on that? Oh, it was the Broncos, in which we got field goals, we got punts, and average defenses forcing turnovers. Neither team's offense knew apparently that there was a game Thursday night in Denver. So the Colts outkicked the Broncos on Thursday night. Or you could jokingly say that the Colts almost literally kicked the Broncos' ass by way of their kicker. But either way. And as we're coming back from commercial break now, hopefully we get Kitty going meow at some point soon here on offense. Okay, Bengals got the ball on the kick here. So Bengals lined up, one guy in the backfield, and he tosses it to the running back, and he will lose about 3 or 4 yards on that. Kitty goes ouch on that play. Chase dropping into the backfield, the quarterback and the running back. Hand off to Chase. He makes one guy miss, and he will get back to the line of scrimmage. So the Ravens had that scouted as well. 3rd down. One guy in the backfield. Burrow back to pass and sacked. And there's the punt. And Ravens field it at the 30. And really went nowhere. When all the hooting and hollering was over. So back to another commercial. So with that in mind, hopefully we get a touchdown soon by the Ravens. So at the bare minimum, I can go to the fridge and grab a beer per the rules that I've set for these things at this point. I think we'll grab a soda, though. I'll be right back, folks. We're finally coming back from commercial here. Yes, we're looking at a boat on the river out in Baltimore. Yeah. So Ravens with two backs in the backfield with Jackson. Now he moves one over a little bit. Snap. Handoff. And he will pick up first and a lot more on that run. Dropping back to pass. Getting pressured, and he will just throw it away. So we got 2nd and 10 here with about 5 minutes left in the game. The ball on the 49-yard line and 3-0 Ravens still. And that was tipped at the line. So that will bring up 3rd and 10 now. Tipped by Hendricks on the Bengals defense. One guy in the backfield with Jackson. Changing the play at the line. Here's the snap. Pressure, and Jackson is sacked. But there's a flag on the play. holding on the defense. So first down. Well, they were going to get the ball back too. So on that note, Ravens have a first down. One guy in the backfield. Handoff. No, he takes it himself, and he nearly picks up a first down. Lamar Jackson. But there's another flag on the play. Holding on the offense now. You're not allowed to hold people, just hug them. Jackson back to pass, and he will just throw it into the ground. He was still in the pocket, though. Here's the snap, back to pass, complete, and goes out of bounds after about 3 or 4 yard gain. So third down now with just under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Jackson back to pass again. Stepping up. Now running, and he will get about 3 yards maybe. And we'll bring up fourth down. There's the punt. Fair catch at about the 9 yard line for the Bengals. So the Bengals will have the ball coming out of this commercial break then. I just hope that this game doesn't end up like the Colts Broncos game where it's just field goal for field goal for field goal for field goal for field goal, and there's no touchdowns, offensive or defensive whatsoever. So four wide receiver, no, five wide receivers. And Burrow takes it himself, slides, and he got hit in the head while he was going down. Not sure how that wasn't roughing. So Burrow lines up with two guys in the backfield with him. One of them is Chase. Back to pass. Tries to get it to Chase and overthrows him. So 3rd and 8. Third and 8. Burrow. Back to pass. Complete to his tight end, and that will be about 4 or 5 yards maybe. They were getting a little chippy out of bounds there with each other. And that will be 4th and 3. So Ravens about to get the ball back again. Bengals offense has yet to go meow at all. So Ravens offense will have the ball after this commercial break. I think the rule is going to be that if there is no touchdown in the first quarter period, I'm just going to grab a beer because fuck it. At that point, by the home team or by anyone, because so far that's looking like the case. So Ravens got the ball at the 50. Nobody in the backfield. Back to throw. Throwing deep. Complete. And we just over a minute left in the first quarter. Single back, fake handoff, throwing, and complete again. This time to Robinson for about 8 or 9 yards. Handoff, and he will only get to the line of scrimmage. And that will end the first quarter. So we're off to the second quarter now. I have an idea here. I'll be right back. Oh, fuck you then. I hate when that happens. Come on, stupid bastard. Come on, motherfucker. Well, that sucks. Give me just a minute to fidget with this light here during this commercial break here. Because what I'm trying to do is move this down here. Come on, stupid bastard. So that the outlet. There it is. Well, that looks a bit weird. So I reckon I'm going to try to just put it up here then for now. If at all possible. And hope that that eliminates. Nope, That did nothing. So that was all for naught. That was all for nothing entirely. Stay up there, you son of a bitch. So, back to the game. Handoff. And he'll get about 2 or 3 yards on that run. Since you guys got your entertainment of shit falling down for the evening here, which is the most excitement of this game so far. And during the next commercial break, I'll move that step stool back to where I had it over in the kitchen. And attempt to put the other part of the frame back on that poster, too, at that point. So 3rd and 7 now with 13:31 left in the first half. There's the pass, first down, and there's the touchdown to Andrews. So I'll be back. I'm going to go grab that beer since the home team scored. Be right back. So before I drink that, I got to change the score here. $10-0 Ravens. They're advertising soccer there as they come back from commercial break, showing that there's a full moon out tonight in Baltimore. So on that, Bengals will have the ball here. And that he'll take it out of the end zone and get it just past the 20-yard line. Bengals back to pass and sacked again. He came in completely unblocked. Third down now. No one in the backfield with Joe Burrow. Snap. Back to pass. Dumps it off to the tight end, and he gets about 10, maybe 11 yards, but doesn't mean much because of the sack earlier. So it's fourth down. And another punt. And Huber punts it away again. Fair catch at about the 30, maybe the 29-yard line for the Ravens. And they'll get the ball back coming out of the upcoming commercial break. So far this game is turning out to be completely one fucking sided. Complete and utter domination by the Ravens. And as my younger brother and I said on our stream on Wednesday that we are calling the waiver wire, we did agree on one thing. Even though he has the Ravens winning, I have the Bengals winning. Haha, at this point on me. One thing he and I did agree on was expecting a bench clearing brouhaha by both teams, considering how much the Ravens and the Bengals hate each other. The joke on the internet is Kitty goes meow when the Bengals are playing like superstars. Well, right now, Kitty took a nap at this point. Ravens lined up, one guy in the backfield. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage. 4 seconds left on the play clock, 3. He takes it himself. Jackson gets a first down. There's a handoff and a big run for another first down. Another handoff and about a 3 or 4 yard gain on that one. Another one by Drake. So, fake handoff. He will throw deep and intercepted by the Bengals defense. Come on. Load, you son of a bitch. Well, that's nice. Well, I lost the audio from the Tom Grassi podcast in my headset. There we go. Xbox Live is finally acting right again. Jesus Christ. There we go. So there's a handoff. Oh, the Bengals got the ball now. Joe Mixon finally ran for something. And handoff, and that's a first down. Yes, it does. And a timeout called by the Bengals. All right. Handoff to Mixon again. He will pick up about 13 yards on that for a first down. So we got, I don't remember what the clock said for time that we have left in the game, but now we got a stoppage here, a flag. Okay, so Baltimore called a timeout. All right. Yeah, they had 12 players on the field. So that's why the Ravens called a timeout. So one back in the backfield, he will pass to Chase. Chase will pick up about 8 or 9 yards on that. And there's another flag on the play. Ineligible receiver downfield, apparently. Throw back to pass, caught, complete, first down, and a whole lot more to Thomas. Snap is handoff. And Possibly a first down. Okay, so it's 2nd and 1 now, so that's only 9 yards. Joe sneaks it for the first down. Pass complete to the tight end, and he breaks the plane of the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. For the Bengals. I'll write the score down after the point after, so I don't waste any ink in the marker. Kick is down, and the point after is good. 10-7. We got a game now. And the Ravens will get the ball after the ensuing kick. So this is getting good finally. So when we get back from break, the Bengals need to get another stop and force a 3-and-out on the Ravens for once here. Yeah, Higgins has done nothing in this fucking game. And here comes the kick. So here we go. The Ravens lining up on first down. Screen pass. And he goes out after about 8 yards of gain on that play. So 2nd and 1. So it's actually 9 yards, all right. Back to hand it off, and the Ravens will pick up the first down on the carry by Dobbs. Or was that Dobbs? I don't remember his name. Dobbins, okay. Jackson back to pass, getting some pressure. Pass, and that is complete to approach the second. Crochet the second. So 2nd and 3, handoff, flag on the play, and the ball is out, but we'll see what transpires here. Illegal shift on the offense. So 2nd and 8 now. Jackson gets sacked after running around the backfield like a chicken with his head cut off. So 3rd down. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Pressure again. Complete, but he's pushed out before the first down marker, and that'll bring up 4th down. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. And when we come back from commercial, They will be punting the ball back to the Bengals. And yeah, so Bengals will get the ball coming out of the 2-minute warning on a punt after that fourth down stand by the Bengals defense. The defense has finally been showing up for the Bengals here. So at least we got one offensive touchdown for either side. So this game is a hell of a lot better than Thursday night's game, which was no touchdowns at all. So with that, hopefully the rest of the second half is about as exciting as the first half has been so far. But we will see. So we're finally coming back from commercial break. And here we go. Snap, punt. It's away. And there's a fair catch at about the 16-yard line for the Bengals. So Bengals will get it at about the 16. Just please don't go to commercial break. You just came back from fucking one, for fuck's sake. How in the hell did the Jets put up 40 points on Miami? Okay. Bengals pass and tipped at the line. So incomplete. With 150 left in the half. Burrow back to pass, tipped at the line again. Incomplete again, 3rd and 10. So 3rd down, snap. Screen pass to the running back, and he will pick up the 1st down out to about the 30-yard line. Single back in the backfield. Back to pass. Pressure. Dump off to the running back, and he will pick up about 9 yards. So not bad. And there's a Bengal down on the play. So we got a commercial break here. We got one person watching, so please like and subscribe. It would be much appreciated if you aren't subscribed already. And please share this out on social media so people know that the underground is here. And we are watching. Well, we had a person here. So it was Williams that went down. Okay, his ankle got tweaked on that. Handoff to Mixon. I think it's Mixon. No, it's Perry. And they will get a first down out of that run. Joe back to pass. Dump off to the running back. He's still on his feet and got about 9, maybe 10 yards, just shy of the first down. Just under 40 seconds left in the half. Dump back to pass. Caught. Who was that? Please begin. Or whatever his name is. Boyd, okay. That's the other guy on the free agency in fantasy then. So that's a first down. Court showing the replay. Let's get back to it. So the Bengals did take their last time out. So 23 seconds left. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Going deep for the end zone. Incomplete, intended for Thomas. 18 seconds left, second down. Thomas almost came down with it, but even if he held on to it, he would have been out of bounds with not getting even a single foot in. So here's the snap, back to pass to the tight end. He gets out of bounds, stopping the clock at 13. Now it's third down. And here's a crucial third down at the end of the first half. And the Ravens called their second timeout here. All right. The logical play here is take one shot at the end zone. If you don't get it, just kick it on fourth down at that point. Because they are well within field goal range here. Here's the pass. Way out of bounds, incomplete. So, yeah, this is where you should just kick it and tie it going into halftime. Snap down, kick away, and it is good. We have a tie game, 10-all. And coming out of the half, the Ravens will get the ball coming out of halftime because the Bengals started with it to start the game. At least I think that was the case. I can't remember at this point. So with that, I got to gather this stuff to put this back on the thing. Because this fell earlier. Because this thing fell down earlier, so I got to put this thing back on here while we're in halftime here. And he'll pick it up inside the 10 on a roller, and he will get out of bounds with 1 second left. So 1st and 10, Ravens ball at the moment. So we got 1 second left here. And I got to imagine the Ravens are just going to take a knee and go to halftime. Yeah, they're lining up in the victory formation, and there it is. So on that note, while we are Waiting to come out of halftime here. Let me work on getting this put back on here at this point in time. Because this thing fell earlier when I bumped into that fucking thing back there. And I am just going to leave this thing down here at this point now. And I will put it back up there when I do any political streams here on the channel at that point. Like breaking rocks and that type of thing with my younger brother and our good friend Joshi. So on that note, so far the first half has been interesting. We got a tie game, 10-all, going into the third quarter here when we come out of halftime. And I believe the Ravens will get the ball back because the Bengals started with it, I think, if I remember correctly at least. Have moved the ball somewhat well. All right. So like I was saying earlier, hopefully we get about the same amount of offense in the second half as we did in the first one. So on that note, yeah, there's not much else to say here other than and there isn't really much to say considering there's nobody watching, nobody in the chat. There's all I can do is just sit here and try to fill dead air at this point while waiting for the halftime to end and we can get back to football again for the third quarter here. The hell are you guys saying here on my phone? Another TikTok video from Joshi. That's nice. Words Boards and Alex are live on Twitch. That's nice. Yeah, and they're showing highlights of the Giants-Packers game now. And there was the missed field goal by the Cardinals, which means the Eagles are still undefeated. For those of you who will be watching this later, the reason that there isn't much talking going on is because we're at halftime right now. So I'll be back to calling the game when there is a game to call outside of the halftime show and whatnot, when we're back to the third quarter finally. And the reason I'm also not talking is because there's nobody in the chat, there's nobody watching, so there's nothing to really say or respond to. And by really, I mean there is nothing to respond to. Sorry, I'm laughing at. I'm also listening to Tom Grassi's stream of doing what I'm doing here, except for he's on the phone right now with Urinating Tree on his stream. And they're talking about baseball and the Padres kicking a field goal or scoring a touchdown to try to tie the game or something. Tomorrow night, yep. Raiders, Chiefs. And Thursday, Commanders versus Bears. My brother and I will look into the next week's schedule on the waiver wire on Wednesday and give our picks for each and every matchup for the week like we did this past Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. I'll schedule that probably tonight into tomorrow for Wednesday. But before I do that, I will talk with my brother to see what time he'll be available Wednesday for the waiver wire here on this channel. So stay tuned for that. And the Bengals are getting ready to kick it off. We're about to finally start quarter number 3 here. So with that said, here we go. And that is out of bounds. He kicked it off out of fucking bounds. That's a obvious flag. So Ravens have about the 40 on that. Here. Obviously, I want the Bengals to win this. So one guy in the backfield. Pressure. He's really scrambling around, and he will ultimately just throw it away. Handoff, and he got away from that tackle in the backfield, and the pile will push him over the line for a first down. So 2nd and 11 now. I missed the play while I was writing down a player name for fantasy purposes from the Ravens. Back to pass, heaving it all the way downfield and overthrows his receiver, which will bring up 3rd and 11. Pass complete to Andrews, and he will get to the 40-yard line on the Bengals side, and it is 4th down. Looks like the Ravens are going to go for it on 4th and 2 here. Offense is still on the field. Heaving it deep and overthrows him on 4th down. Cheers to Jamar Jackson on that overthrow. And that's turnover on downs. So the Bengals get the ball on downs. A 10-10 tie at the moment. So we'll see what the Bengals will do with it on their first drive of the second half here. All right, I was just texting my brother asking him what time Wednesday he wants to do the waiver wire here on the channel. And that is a pick. So the Bengals immediately throw an interception. Ravens ball again. Deep pass by Jackson and underthrown. And that will be 2nd 10. Handoff. Pass complete to number 17, and that will bring up 4th down. And Tucker is coming on for a field goal. And he splits it. And that is good. So that is 13-10 Ravens now. After the stream, I am going to move that lamp over here if at all possible. Try to make room for it. And hope to add some lighting here with doing this on Sundays. So yeah, I'm not going to fidget with anything like I was earlier because I don't want to break more shit at this point. Yeah. And that is a touchback. Bengals football now. The Bengals offense has to get it together. Seriously. Because they got enough weapons to make some noise, but they have not even been purring, much less meowing tonight. The cat has been sleeping all night long, effectively. Four-yard carry by the Bengals there. That was Joe Mixon. Pass, and that is complete for a first down by Hurst. Handoff to the running back, and he will get maybe a yard to the line of scrimmage. That was Joe Mixon again. So second down with about 9:20 left in the third. All right. Jill throwing deep and nobody there, but there is a flag on the play. Pass interference on the defense, supposedly. Yeah, he was holding him the entire time. And he tripped him at the end. There's the snap, Burrow, pass to Mixon, complete, and he will pick up about 5 yards on the play. And the clock is running. So 2nd and 6. So that was a 4-yard gain. Handoff to Mixon again, and he will get the first down and about 5 extra yards on top of it. Pass to intended for Chase, and he wants a call for holding, but he doesn't get it. Incomplete. I did not see that play. I was looking at my office phone there at that point. Third down now, with about 6:25 left in the third. Third and 6. Burrow back to pass. Gets it to the running back, and he'll get a first down. But there's another flag on the play. Illegal hands to the face on the defense. The penalty is declined. First down. Dump to Chase on the screen, and he will lose a yard on that. Thanks for that, Chase. I appreciate that. Just throw it to one of your receivers deep, Joe, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Pressure. Joe rolls out. He will throw it to the tight end to get a few yards. Now it's third down. First. Here's the snap. Pass. Pass interference. It looks like there is a flag intended for Hurst. Now first and goal on the 2. Pass. And nobody was looking for the ball. Intended for Hurst. There was supposed to be a trick play, and it gets blown up in the backfield. Yeah, they lost 13 yards on that trickery play. Damn it. Chase catches it. And now it's back down to the 2 now. Now it's 4th down on the 2-yard line. And it looks like the offense is staying on the field. He's sending the running back out wide. He tries to pass it, and it's incomplete. And they will turn it over on downs. You got to take the points there, guys. You got to take the points because the offense sucks. Yeah. That drive was a complete disaster for the Bengals. At the 2-yard line. I'm contemplating right now why I even waste my time with Bengals players in fantasy at this point. Well, we know what the Bengals special does for you. You lose 13 yards on a Bengals special. I think in the case of Philadelphia Eagles, yes, it's called the Philly special, but I think the Bengals should rename their version the retarded cat at this point. Bengals, do not try to be the Philadelphia Eagles. You're not the Philadelphia Eagles. Not even fucking close at this point. Ravens with the ball, yeah. Handoff. Got a couple yards. 2nd down now. Jackson in the end zone. Pass incomplete. Intended for Andrews. That is 3rd down now. Caught by Andrews, and that's a first down. So about a minute 15 left in the third. 2-1. And he keeps it. Jackson will get about 8 yards on the play. Second and 3 now. So about 7 yards there. And here's another keeper by Jackson, and he will get the first down on this one. Here's an advertisement for WWE for the season premiere of Raw tomorrow night. Here's a deep pass caught by Andrews. And now it's 1st and 10. Oh, it's the fourth quarter now. Jackson tries to run. He gets about a yard on that. So 3rd and 7. Dropping back to pass. Complete to Andrews again. And there is a Raven down on the play. We're just waiting for the commercial break to end so we can see which one of the Baltimore Ravens was down before the commercial break. And because it looked like it might have been Mark Andrews, the tight end. But yeah. Syracuse plays Notre Dame on Saturday on Peacock and NBC. All right. Back to pass, and he gets it away, complete to number 13. And he is short of the first down marker, so that brings up second down. I don't know. They're not showing it yet at this point. Here's the handoff, and he gets the first down, but there's a flag on the play. Holding on the defense. So we got about 11:35 left in the game. Deflected at the line and incomplete. So 2nd and 10. It's an option for Jackson, and he takes it for a couple yards. 3rd down now. Here's the snap. Jackson pass, dumps off to a receiver, and he will be close to a first down, but they do not give it to him. So that will be 4th down. And the offense is still on the field. There's a flag on the play. All right, so they're going for another field goal. Now 4th and 5 on this field goal attempt. This is a 25-yard attempt, and it is right through and good. 16-10 Ravens now. Yeah. You have Justin Tucker, you're getting a whole bunch of points here. So hopefully the Bengals will actually show up on offense instead of just like go pissing the litter box like they did last time. At this point. Looks like the feed over there from Tom's stream is still good. Okay, I hear him now. So it turned out he just walked away or whatever. Can we have shorter commercial breaks, please? For the love of God and anyone that actually cares about fucking football at this point. Yeah, so they're going to be kicking it. Bengals are about to get the ball back on this kick. Yeah, just under 9, just over 9:40 left in the game, and that is a touchback. Bengals with one back in the backfield, and they're going to hand it off. Okay, and that'll get a few yards. Bringing up second down. That was Joe Mixon. Here's another handoff to Mixon. He'll have a first down and more on this one. So the Bengals are obviously not trying to pass because they can't do that against the Ravens defense, obviously, at this point, in spite of having good fucking receivers. And supposedly a franchise quarterback in Joe Burrow. Back to pass now and batted down at the line again. Now second down. Here's the snap, pass, deep, and incomplete. But there's a flag on the field. Holding on the defense. So that's an automatic first down here. Two guys moving to the other side of the field. Handoff, run, and he will get about 5, maybe 6 yards. Nobody in the backfield, Joe Burrow on this. Snap. Screen pass to Chase. He gets it first down. And forward momentum is stopped. So they got up to about the 40 there. So that was give or take about 10-yard gain. Handoff, spin, and he will get about 3 yards maybe. Joe Mixon on the handoff there. Pass complete to Chase again. You have other receivers. Jesus Christ. There's a short screen pass to a receiver. That was to Boyd. And first down for the Bengals now. And we got 5 minutes left in the game now. As we hit the 5-minute mark. Ugh. Here's a handoff to Mixon. And he will push the pile for about 4, maybe 5 yards, which will bring up second down. pass complete to the running back, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. About 3.5 minutes left in the game now. And it's 3rd and 5 on the Ravens 18. Back to pass. Caught by Chase for a 1st down at about the 5, maybe the 4-yard line. Hand off to Mixon, and they're saying he's down at the inch-yard line. His knee is down right there. That is at the 1. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Just please don't go to a commercial, just for fuck's sake, and they go to a commercial. All I ask is that the Bengals just don't fuck this up at this point. Well, no, I can tell you we will be doing the Waiver Wire episode 2 on Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time now. So stay tuned for that. I will post the link to that and schedule that later on tonight after this game is over. After I make my plans, my mental plans for fantasy moves going into next week. That's what I'm going to do in the immediate aftermath of this fucking game. At this point. So 2nd and goal from the less than the 1-yard line. Man in motion. They run it. Joe gets in for a touchdown. So, assuming they make the point after, they will be up by 1. McPherson going for it, and so there's a referee stoppage here. Okay. Okay, they're resetting the game clock to 1:59 for some reason. And they make it. That was really close, though. (17-16) Bengals now. That went right over the upright. so I guess that counts. Game of inches, huh, folks? Game of inches. The kick went over the upright. Tom Grassi and I both assume that he missed it. Yeah. So now it's on the Ravens to do something if they want to win this game now, with less than 2 minutes left in the game. So, as it currently is, or stands, whatever. The Ravens are going to have the ball now. And that's a touchback. Pass complete to Andrews, and that's a couple of yards. He apparently stayed in bounds, so the clock is still running, but both teams have all their timeouts left. Another completion to Andrews, and that will be a first down. Oh, wasn't that phone? Is it this one? Yes. Lethal Lightning and Jake the Viking are both live on Twitch right now. So that was Baltimore's first timeout with 1:06 left. Yeah, why did they give the timeout back to Baltimore? We're 12 players on the defense. And Jackson keeps it. First down and a lot more. Bengals did call a timeout here. So now it's first down with 56 seconds left in the game. And the Bengals are up 17-16 here. Two guys in the backfield with Jackson. There's the snap. They hand it off. Couple of yards on the play. Second down. And Cincinnati uses their second of their 3 timeouts. Jackson keeps it, and he will not get a first down. That'll bring up third down. And Cincinnati, the clock is not running. Yeah, they burned their final timeout, which will stop the clock at 46 seconds at this point. And they run it, they get the first down, and the clock will be running. And they're going for the kick, it looks like, as they let the time tick down. This is a 43-yard kick attempt. Tucker down kick, and it is right down the middle. And it is good. And the Ravens get it done 19-17 over the Bengals at home. Moving the Bengals to 3-2 and the Ravens to 3-2 and the Bengals to 2-3 for their overall records. So that will do it for this game. That was a very slow game offensively, only one touchdown per side. The rest of it was essentially turned into the Colts versus Broncos, a kick fest at that point, for the most part. So there's not much more I can say other than the next stream on this channel will be Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. For the Waiver Wire episode 2, we'll be going over the games that we watched throughout week 5 here, and also taking a look at all of the matchups going into week 6, and also comparing who we predicted who would win each matchup from the first episode of the Waiver Wire in comparison to what actually happened. And then also take a look at what we're planning for our fantasy teams going into the next coming week. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. I may try to go live on Twitch in the morning, but we'll see what happens. But until then, I will see you guys around. Be safe, be well. May the Force be with you. Welcome to the underground of the rebellion, and I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.